English Listening Podcast.
English Vocabulary Made Simple. Intermediate. Part 3. Temporary. Lasting for a limited time, not permanent. She accepted a temporary job while she looked for a permanent one. Somehow. In a way that is not easily explained or understood by some means. Somehow, she managed to complete the project on time. Permission. Consent or authorization. He obtained permission to access the database. Cough. To expel air from the lungs with a sudden sharp sound, the action of coughing. She had a persistent cough for several days. Accurate. Correct, free from errors. Her measurements were accurate. Steady. Firm, stable, and consistent, not subject to change or variation. She has a steady job with a reliable income. Breast. The front part of a person's body between the neck and the stomach, a woman's chest. The baby rested against his mother's breast. Scene. A sequence of continuous action in a play, movie, opera, or book. The final scene of the movie was dramatic. Alphabetically. In the order of the letters of the alphabet. The names are sorted alphabetically. Patience. The ability to remain calm and tolerant in the face of delays, difficulties, or annoyances, a willingness to wait. Her patience was tested while waiting for the bus. Enjoyable. Giving delight or pleasure, pleasing or satisfying. The party was quite enjoyable. Construction. The process of building or creating something, the industry of building structures. The construction of the skyscraper is underway. Scared. Frightened or filled with fear, experiencing fear or apprehension. The loud noise made the child scared. Specially. Particularly or for a particular purpose, in a special manner. She prepared a meal specially for her guests. Demand. An insistent and peremptory request, made as if by right, to ask authoritatively or forcefully. There was a high demand for the product. Judge. A public official appointed to decide cases in a court of law, to form an opinion or conclusion. The judge rendered a fair verdict in the trial. Slightly. To a small extent or degree, a little. He adjusted the temperature slightly. Immediate. Occurring or done without delay, happening right away or instantly. She provided an immediate response to the emergency. Shape. The form, appearance, or outline of something, to give form or contour to. The vase had a unique shape. She wanted to shape the clay into a sculpture. Afford. To have the financial means for. Can you afford to buy a new car? Marketing. The activities, strategies, and processes involved in promoting and selling products or services to consumers. The marketing team developed a new advertising campaign. Sailing. The action of traveling in a boat with sails, the sport or activity of sailing. Sailing on calm waters is very relaxing. Failure. The lack of success in achieving a desired goal or outcome, a person or thing that has not succeeded. Despite her best efforts, she considered the project a failure. Threat. A statement or action that signifies an intention to harm or punish someone, a danger or menace. The threat of severe weather led to school closures. Accent. A distinctive way of pronouncing words. She has a strong Southern accent. Data. Information in the form of facts, figures, or statistics, digital information. The data shows a clear trend in customer preferences. Imagination. The faculty or action of forming new ideas or images in the mind, creative ability. Children often have vivid imaginations. Minor. Lesser in importance, seriousness, or significance, A person who is not of legal age and considered a minor. The issue was a minor problem that could be easily resolved. Absolutely. Completely, totally. I'm absolutely sure about this. Strike. To hit forcefully or make contact with something, a labor protest. She decided to strike the ball with all her strength. The workers organized a strike for better wages. Security. The state of being free from danger or threat, or measures taken to protect against danger. The security at the airport is quite strict. Season. A division of the year, typically characterized by specific weather conditions. Spring is my favorite season because of the blooming flowers. Engaged. Having formally agreed to marry, busy or occupied with something. They got engaged last year. Efficient. Achieving maximum productivity with minimum wasted effort or expense. The new system is more efficient. Conclusion. The end or finish of an event or process, a judgment or decision reached by reasoning. The conclusion of the story was unexpected. Violently. In a manner that involves the use of physical force or intense action. The waves crashed violently against the shore. Sore. Painful or tender, often referring to a part of the body, an open wound. His sore throat made it difficult to speak. She had a sore on her knee. Unreasonable. Not guided by reason or fairness, excessive. The price of the item was unreasonable. Emotion. A strong feeling or state of mind characterized by joy, sadness, anger, fear, or love, a sentiment. Her speech was filled with emotion and passion. Determined. Having a firm purpose or resolve, resolute in pursuing a goal. She was determined to overcome the obstacles in her path. Reader. A person who reads or who is fond of reading, a device or piece of software used for reading electronic books. She's an avid reader of mystery novels. Gently. In a mild, tender, or considerate manner, with care and delicacy. She spoke gently to comfort the upset child. Draft. A preliminary plan, sketch, or version, to create or compose a preliminary version. She presented the draft of her novel to her editor. Examine. To inspect, investigate, or closely observe something in a thorough and systematic manner. The detective will examine the crime scene for clues. Strength. The quality or state of being physically strong, the capacity to withstand force or pressure. His strength helped him lift the heavy box. Get off. To leave or disembark from a vehicle, aircraft, or ship, to stop or discontinue, an activity or habit, they will get off the bus at the next stop. Adjust. To change or alter in order to achieve a better fit or result, to adapt. She needed to adjust the temperature on the thermostat. Suggestion. An idea or proposal offered for consideration or as a possible solution. His suggestion was well received by the team. Knitting. The act or process of creating fabric by interlocking loops of yarn with needles. She enjoyed knitting blankets for her family. Mainly. Chiefly, for the most part. The event is mainly for charity fundraising. Unsuccessful. Not achieving the desired outcome or success. Despite their efforts, the project was unsuccessful. Communication. The act of conveying information, news, or ideas, means of connection between people or places. Effective communication is essential in a team. Sense. The faculty of perception through the senses, or to perceive or detect. Her sense of smell is very sensitive. Rider. A person who is riding, especially one on horseback, a clause appended to a legislative bill in certain parliamentary systems, as in the UK. The rider on the horse looked confident. Eastern. relating to the east or the eastern part of a country or region. The eastern states experience harsh winters.